Hi there, Alison here with another Cab Franc du jour. Today we are in Bourgueil and we're looking at the Domaine Guion 2017 Cuvée Domaine Bourgueil. The estate was established by Stéphane Guion's family in the 1950s and they've been farming organically now since 1965. That's way ahead of the game as far as their understanding of the importance of organic viticulture and not only how this impacts the finished wines but also the health of the soil as well. They have 8.5 hectares of Cabernet Franc vines in the commune of Benais. So there's 7 communes that are authorized for the production of Bourgueil AOP wines. And Benais is the furthest set back from the Loire River. It's about 7 kilometers north of the Loire River, tucked up in behind the commune of Restigné. It's bordered to the west by the Saumur-Champigny River. And this river actually separates Benais and Restigné from the commune of Bourgueil to the west. Benais is bordered to the north and northeast by the Benais forest, and this forest helps to protect the vineyards from the cold northerly winds. Now, there are 3 distinct groupings of soils or terroirs in Bourgueil. First and foremost, we have the recent alluvial soils that hug the Loire River. These are silty-sandy clay soils. They're quite deep, and they're the youngest soils in the region. As we move further north, we get this tiny band of what we call ancient alluvial terroirs or soils. And this is sandy, gravelly soils on a limestone bedrock. And this is most notable in the communes of Bourgueil and Restigné only. Move further north still and we get to the Côte. And the Côte is where we find the all-important Turonian tuffeau limestone chalk. And this is what hugs the slopes of Bourgueil. Now where Benais is situated, all the vineyards, all the lieux-dits are exclusively on the Côte. So we're talking the Turonian tuffeau chalk. Because of where Benais is situated in combination with the soils, these are known to be some of the most tannic or structured examples of Bourgueil. For Stéphane's Cuvée Domaine, we're talking 4 distinct lieux-dits in Benais, Les Marquises, Les Cavries, La Maupin, and Les Chavannes. The vines are around 20 to 30 or so years of age, some of the younger vines on the property. There's a moderately sort of shallow, 30 centimeters or so of a stony clay limestone topsoil on top of the tuffeau bedrock. The wine was all vinified and aged in stainless steel. And it's a relatively brief maceration time of about 15 days on skins. So immediately the nose has this wonderful kind of red fruited profile, but definitely kind of leans a little foresty. It's like cherry. There's a little wild strawberry here too. Maybe even a touch of like a wild blueberry note as well. The pyrazines, they're in balance with the fruit, but they definitely kind of take the lead a little bit here, but it definitely leans more like a cedar wood note, some dusty herbs. It's definitely not green. It's just got this lovely kind of savory, earthy undertone to it. On the palate, we are talking very vibrant, sprightly acidity. The acidity is quite pronounced here. And the tannins are quite firm in the mouth. They have a really distinct kind of chalky, chewy texture, almost like crushed velvet in the mouth as far as how the tannins feel. The fruit carries forward on the palate, and it is savory. It does have this sort of foresty, woodsy kind of feel to the fruit profile. There's a really nice spice note, like a clove note as well that I'm getting. The wine, it's lean, it's savory, it's focused, and the structure is really kind of what sort of leads the show here a little bit. There's an element to this wine that is very traditional, kind of rustic in feel, which I really, really like. But it's also very translucent and honest. You can almost see very clearly there's this distinct kind of connection between grape and place that is absolutely evident. It's like a mirror for a very stony terroir. It needs a little bit of time or a big piece of red meat, but I really, really dig this wine. And it's a great introduction to the Benais commune. Do you have a favorite wine from Bourgogne? Let me know what it is in the comments below. And of course, as always, I will be back again soon with another wine. Cheers.